This is going to be a glute med complex. We want to feel some stuff going on in the lateral hip. So I'll lay down on my side with my legs stacked in front, on top of each other. I would likely go with my legs a little bit in front of my torso. If you go behind or equal, good chance you're going to extend into your lower back. So I would try to avoid that by going just a little bit in front, legs stacked on top of each other. From here, I'm going to keep my toe, knee, everything pointed forward, kind of parallel with the floor. And I'm just going to try to get a nice lift only at my hip. So I don't want to see a crazy side bend into my torso. I just want to lift at my hip, keeping the leg nice and straight. I would have your knee a little bit soft and relaxed. If you want, you can up it by thinking reach your leg long, same thing, knee still soft, and then lift from there. You should feel that more in that lateral hip, like that. You can do the same thing and just move slightly forward and back. I would do about 10 of each movement pattern on both sides. All right, we're gonna do some hip IR, so that's gonna be coming down. You'll bring your feet or hips about to 90 degrees, like so. And I'm gonna put my fists in between my knees like this, keep a little bit of light tension there. And I'm gonna try to kick my feet out while the knees stay in. Like so. From a bit of a unflattering angle. I would do a couple sets of 10 reps. All right, this is gonna be toe disassociation, so I'm gonna show you my foot. With this, we're gonna try to get the toes curling in the opposite way the ankle ends up moving. So if I keep my toes curled up like this, if it's really hard for you, you can use your hand to assist you. And then I'm gonna keep them up, point the toe or point the ankle down, and then I'm just gonna flip it. Toes down, I'm gonna draw the ankle up. Rinse and repeat. You can do about 10 reps of each movement pattern like so. And again, if you're struggling with the movement, just use your hand to help assist you on which way the toes are curled. All right, this is gonna be a hip flexor march. You could put a light band around your knees or your feet if you wanted to. You could also do it with no resistance. That would be coming here. I would start maybe a little bit less than 90. I would try to think about kind of like your belt line being on the floor so you're not crazy extended like this with your ribs popped up. So something like that. And then you're just gonna drive one knee away as you keep the other knee driving up. And we'll get this nice reciprocal actions happening at the hips. Ideally, we'll be able to stay about hip width, so we don't have to be way out here. We're kind of collapsing in like this. The band's just kind of there with some lateral tension, and then this front and back tension as well. You go 10 reps each side. And again, you don't want to overdo it. So if I really drive one hip down and I don't have that extension, this low back is going to kind of pop up and you're going to feel a lot of tension there, opposed to if we limit it to something like this, where I'm actually just getting the movement at the hip. All right, these are just gonna be foot drills. All it is gonna be forwards and backwards walking with some different foot contacts. So I'm just gonna kind of run through the list real fast. First would just be heading into the heels. So you can lift the forefoot, you can just contact at the heels, walk backwards, keeping the forefoot up, heading into the heels. And then we can go to the toes, same thing. And then we can go onto the more lateral aspect of the foot. Same thing. Inside of the foot. And then we can do toed out, toed in. And you can just run through all those different foot positions and different foot contacts, some forwards walking, some backwards walking. Good warm up before any dynamic activity.